Hello there, Maria. Thank you so much for choosing me, my dear, for looking at this question for you. Maria is a newer client of mine. She took me up on the free Reiki offer. And what else? Maybe that was it. I'm not sure. Maybe we've done more. I can't remember. Gotta watch me. I should be taking more fish oil, but I forget a lot. Fish oil actually is good for the memory. It's also good for other brain function as well. The trick is, if you're having issues with memory, the trick is remembering to take your fish oil. If you can remember, then you'll be fine. So anyway, Ms. Maria, I am just clearing your cards for you in preparation for your reading, my dear. Everybody else, all you wonderful spectators, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if y'all heard, we just had a horn just outside the window. Little moped thing, I think. Anyway, cards are now cleared, Maria, so I'm going to shuffle while I read your question. Maria's question is there a karmic lesson to be learnt causing such a difficult relationship between my partner and myself? What I'm hearing is that there absolutely is. There is what they're saying. Unquote. There is. Alrighty. Let's put down some cards and see what else we can come up with here. La-di-di-da, da-da, da-da, da-da. Well, we've got some kind of crazy looking stuff here at first glance. Let's see what it all means when I put it all together here. This is definitely a confirmation that there is absolutely a karmic relation or a karmic lesson to be learned, which is causing the difficult relationship between the two of you. Let's take a peek at what we can find out about this. Okay. All right, Ms. Maria. So what's coming up here, it looks to me like you're not very happy with the way that the relationship is going and that it is not balanced. So you are bringing more to the table in this relationship in some way or other. This could be financial, this could be emotional, this could be both, okay? But you're just kind of like, I'm kind of over that part of this whole scenario. What needs to happen to change things here? Okay, I really think that I think you guys have talked about getting married, but there's not a whole lot of action going in that direction. I really think also, Ms. Maria, that you're kind of questioning, geez, do I really want to do that with this person? Really? There are good days and then there are not so good days. Okay, so part of the karmic lesson, the major part of the karmic lesson for right now, and I feel like there's probably actually layers going on as I'm looking at this, but the major thing about right now is that you are learning who it is that you can trust and who it is that you can't trust. And this actually, more than having to do with the relationship itself, which is going to seem a little bit interesting, and that's why I told you you have some kind of different cards showing up here. It looks like this lesson is more about the people that you work with and who can you trust there and who can't you. Like, who can you share your personal stuff with, and who is it that it's better just to talk business with and not to talk about your personal stuff. So that's part of, and that's right now, that's kind of the big part of this lesson is figuring out, who's really your friends and who just likes to have something to talk about or likes to have drama. If they don't have their own, they've got to live on somebody else's. that type of thing. So that seems to be the biggest lesson for the moment, is you learning how to choose carefully who you say what to about anything. But particularly, I think that the real grinder here, particularly about things going on in this relationship, I think that's going to be the thing that really brings things to a head as far as who you can trust and who you can't trust whenever it comes to work. But yeah, I think, whatever it is you're talking about at work is, about the imbalance of this relationship. And so there are different issues going on with different people you're talking to. Some of the people are just blabbermouths. Excuse me. And some of these people are trying to tell you what you should do, and you're just not ready to do what they think you should do. So there's a couple of different lessons there going on as far as who you can trust not to blab things all over, and who you can talk to without having them judge you, with having them understand that, yeah, logically I should be doing da 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 da, but it's just not in my heart to do that. Who can you trust to have that kind of empathy to be able to understand what you're saying and have the strength to still be your friend in spite of that? Because um, a lot of times when we watch our friends go through relationships that are very difficult and very tough, what we want to say is, get out of that, get out of that, just get out of that, go be happy. And it's really hard to maintain a friendship whenever that's what we're thinking and the other person just really isn't there. And so it really takes somebody enlightened to be able to maintain that kind of friendship. Enlightened and probably empathic as well. So that's what I see going on. This actually isn't, that's another thing that's surprising to me. It's not so much a lesson about the two of your relationship as much as it's bringing up lessons about other people, in the, mostly in the workplace, but even some family. But, it's really testing your relationships with other people to see who you can really count on and who can't stand the heat and has to get out of the kitchen. Okay, so that's what I have coming up for you, Miss Maria. I hope that you find that helpful. That was an absolute yes to your question. For anybody out there who would like to have me answer a question for them on camera, feel free. I am taking more of these readings. All you have to do is go to my website, look for the page that says $6 internet readings or something along those lines. Follow the instructions there, and you could be the next reading. This is the last one that I'm doing for today. And I also have other services available. I have addiction relief services for people who really, really actually want to quit whatever it is they're addicted to. I also have house clearing services for people in the local area, which is Golden, Colorado or surrounding. I also have live readings, which can be in person or on Skype or by phone. Skype and phone readings are just as good as readings in person, by the way. And I have Reiki treatment sessions. Those, once again, can be in person if you're in the local area, or on Skype or by phone. And those also are just as good at a distance as they are in person. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. Have a wonderful week. Peace out.